Joined by Hofstra head coach Joe Mahalik, senior Jor Bowie, and junior Tariq Coburn. Coach, your opening thoughts about today's game, please.
Yeah, a lot of hot and cold for us, a lot of good and bad. I mean, more good than bad, obviously. Just blabbering here, but I think we go up like maybe 7. We had a pretty good, maybe 9 first half, and then we let that melt away. Come out really poorly in the second half. It's a little bit of a concern. We gotta analyze that a little bit. And there were times when we feel like we were kind of down. I don't know if we had that dead in the water feeling, but for some reason we snapped out of it. And that's what happens when you got players like Jor Bowie and Elijah Penderton, and Tariq was just unbelievable today. So proud of our guys. We were down. I don't know, what was it, 9? We were down 9. We were up 13 or 15 at the end of the game. So.
Coburn, a career high for you. Can you just speak on what you were seeing out there?
Yeah, well, last game I had a bad game. I wasn't getting enough rebounds, so I looked at some film and I pretty much studied reasons why I wasn't getting offensive rebounds or reasons why I wasn't getting my shot off, stuff like that. So I pretty much came into this game knowing what to do, and we practiced really hard, and I got them going for this game.
Right.
Coach, the last 10 minutes there, it just seemed like everything was clicking for you, both on the defensive and offensive end, and ultimately a huge run in that last 10 minutes. Can you just speak on that last play there down the stretch?
Yeah. I think we had 11 stops in a row. And so we mixed it up today. We usually play a lot more zone than man, and we started out man-to-man and played man, almost the whole entire first half. And then when it was time, we had some good moments doing that. And then when it was time to switch it up, and they're starting to figure out our man, we went to the zone, and our guys did a great job with their slides and their bumps, and worked out good.
Sure.
Joe, kind of piggyback on that. You're down 7 or 9, whatever it was, and you lost Thursday. And at that point, does it start to feel like that's a defining moment for you guys? The way the season's going to go. If you lose this, if you come back and win it, it's.
Yeah, you know what, Jerry? I mean, it's a good question. I don't know. I don't even know if this is a good answer. But it's just one game at a time in this league. It's like a championship. Every time you play, just that one game. I mean, it's crazy. It's just a crazy. The results that are coming in. I mean, Northeastern loses, and like Delaware coming to this weekend. They got life now. That's 2 great road wins for Delaware, and they were looking at a possible big hole they were digging. We're just going to keep our heads down, put the blinders on, and on February 29th, they're going to tell us who to play, and we're going to go see if we can't be good for those 3 days of March.
Tariq, when they went on that little run to start the second half, it seemed like you guys were in a little bit of trouble, but it was kind of you who got the team sort of sparked in that moment. What was your mindset in that moment and sort of down the stretch as you were knocking out the shots?
Well, just bringing energy, starting off on defense, whether talking out loud, jumping, grabbing rebounds, and then just keep my teammates motivated. I knock down some shots, play defense, and I just try to do anything I can.
Sure. Coaches often talked about how difficult this league is with Thursday, Saturday, how challenging it is. Is this one time though when maybe it was good to, after what happened Thursday, to be able to get right back at it? Was this be able to kind of cleanse what happened Thursday a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we was frustrated after the game Thursday, so we wanted to get right at it the next day. So we came in, we brought that energy today and stayed angry and played the game, and we won.
And Jor and Tariq, from a player perspective, I mean, the last 4 games have all been decided by 2 points. And then finally you come out here and make a kind of a statement win. Is there a sense of relief, and Coach, you can speak on this as well, is there a sense of relief that you kind of now finally had that statement win, and what's been seen like a grind of the past 4 games, you kind of come out here and have a big performance?
Yeah, I mean, it sure did. I mean, because you just said it. But I still think going forward, there's going to be a lot more close games at the end than there are going to be 13, 14, whatever it was, 13-point wins. It's just the way it's going to be this year, and that's fine. We're ready. We're made for it. We got great players. We got we got a guy that just makes incredible plays. We got a guy that finishes plays. At the end of the games, we should be good. We got to make winning basketball plays in the last 4 or 5 minutes, and when Jor has the ball and someone like Tariq can get himself open and Isaac can finish around the basket, we think we can be good.
Joe, what does it say about the makeup of this team when you can win a league game by double digits when Jor goes 5 of 20 from the field?
I was trying not to bring it up. I was trying not to bring it up. I just can't.
But that's a guy who's looked at as one of your best players, if not.
Well, he just proved he's human. That's all. He just proved he's human, and it's okay. And I'll tell you what, the same with Tariq. You know, I get more upset when they don't take an open shot than if they, you know, if they miss an open shot. So it's just the way you got to be. But it just proves too that if DeJure doesn't have it, Tariq's going to have it, or Isaac's going to have it, or Jalen, or Elijah.
Joe, 2 questions. It was a spell last year, right around the time you got in the lineup, where Tariq, constant energy, kind of got you guys on that, you know, fuel that winning streak you had. How different team are you when he's not only bringing that energy, but he's able, you know, the ball's going to the hoop for him, and he's contributing offensively as well?
Yeah, I mean, you know, and everybody has a key role, and you know the old expression, know your role, accept your role, perfect your role, and Tariq does as good as anybody, and I think sometimes I think Tariq forgets himself how important he is to our team, and how significant he can be with his play, and filling up the stat sheet. I mean, the double-double, it's awful hard to do.
For DeJure and sorry.
We saw the footage before the game of the Connor ceremony. Can you kind of explain what went into that, and kind of how you decided to give the walk on a scholarship, and what it meant to him, and did it kind of give you guys a little fuel today?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we've been talking about for months.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I asked Rick Cole if he'd be okay with us doing this for the second semester, and you know, he is. You talk about know your role, accept your role, perfect your role. He is the best walk-on I've ever been around in my life, and I got a lot of games I went through the years, a lot of games, and I've been lucky enough to be with a lot of teams and a lot of great teams, and he has no equal. What he does for our team, there's no one better in the locker room. He's not liked but loved by all these guys, and respected. So there's a difference. He's liked, he's loved, and respected. And I think it carries out of the locker room too, and off the team. I think all through campus, he's just, you know, he's all you got to do is say Connor, and you know who it is. And you know, he's like Pele or Elvis. You just got to use one name, you know who it is. But there's no one more deserving. And the poorest word to use would be that we're giving him a scholarship, because nobody gave him anything. He earned this. He deserves this. And it was a fun scene in here. We didn't have a lot of fun scenes in the last down here. In fact, I can tell you this. You know, these guys, they're going to be in the gym tonight probably, and tomorrow. They'll be in a locker room, but they won't come in here because we watched every bounce from the Delaware game in here, and our guys are going to be anxious to get out. But Connor's a special guy. He's a special guy. He plays as much a role as DeJure and Tariq, and the people that know it, the people that count really know that.
Joe, just when you guys went into the first media timeout, you were down you brought up the zone before. Was there anything specific you kind of stressed, because from that point on, kind of when you guys went on your run, was there anything?
You mean in the second half?
In the second half,
timeout?
yeah. The first timeout.
I've called some quick timeouts this year.
No, I'm saying the second one, the under 16, you're down 8, 45, 37.
Yeah.
Got a quick little run. Was there anything specific you were stressing the guys at that point that kind of you think fueled?
Yeah, no, just the battle cry was that, I mean, we even wrote on the board, when we defend and rebound, nobody talks about our defense. You know, it plays over. But we could be good defensively, right? I mean, it's why we win a lot of games. And we talked about defending and rebounding. We didn't talk about offense. We talked about defending and rebounding. And you know, these guys responded. They did. They were great.
For DeJure and Tariq, I was actually going to talk about the defense. Joe mentioned you know, switching man and zone. How comfortable are you guys going back and forth when you need to with that? And 21 points off turnover. Say a lot of defense fueling your offense today.
Well, it doesn't matter what we play zone on, man. You still gotta, you know, guard the ball, and we just try to play a lot of defense. You know, we was, like you said, he came out, we was down, we was soft, and then we changed that. We defended them well. We played aggressive. We forced some turnovers, and got some things done.
You just gotta go hard, like regardless of what defense you're playing. You and your man, pretty much, and you gotta help your teammates too. So we just fought.
DeJure, I know your assets on the court, but as you know, tonight was your 120th game here at school, set school record. What's it mean to you and Joe? You know, you talked about him all season. You got him for 5 years. What's it mean to you to see him establish that record, and know you've still got a few more left? And have you ever been around a guy as long as you've been around him?
Finally broke one of Speedy's records. No, you did points.
Wasn't Speedy's record.
Oh, was it?
Charles
How
and
about
Matt
that?
Lester.
Yeah. All I know is I've loved every single game I've been, and every day. Forget the games. It's every day too. I've loved being with this guy. He's made me a better coach, just like Tariq did. Your players make you successful. and he's made me a better coach. He's taught me more than I could ever teach him. And I'm just the luckiest guy in the world to be around DeJour Bowie and Tariq Coburn and all the guys in that room, because I learn a whole lot more from them than they learn from me, and I don't even know if they realize it.
Coach,
Sure, can you touch on that question?
Yeah, I'm honored. I can't thank Coach enough for allowing me to be here. You know, but honored. You know, I'm so happy. Like there's no words that can describe that. But I'm thankful to be here every day.
John, last question.
Coach, Charleston, Northeastern, William & Mary all lost at home today.
Is that right?
Yeah, you won today, so good shape again. Good day for you guys. How much does that help if you go on this road trip, and also, you know, thinking toward the rest of the season too? You know, if you have a game like you did Thursday, you know, it can turn around very quickly in this league, as you know.
Yeah.
And also looking ahead to this road trip, it's an interesting road trip because you kind of are paying. You're playing a team that's looking to pay you back for a 27-point loss. You're also looking to pay another team back this road trip for a 27-point loss here.
Yeah.
How do you approach those two?
Yeah, listen, we'll go, I mean, not to get corny here or cliches, but we'll go one at a time. We've got great respect for both teams. You know, we know how good, and if you want to add one more little side note, when those two teams played each other, you know, William & Mary beat them by 1 point. It was a 1-point game William & Mary won. So it's, look, it speaks to what we first started talking about this league. Every game, whether you're at Elon, at William & Mary, home against Elon, home against William & Mary, doesn't matter. You've got to bring it that night. If you don't, you could lose by 27. If you do, and they don't, you could win by 27. So we're just going to try to give each of those teams the best version of ourselves. We enjoy it. We're living the dream. You know, we're going to own the good moments and the bad. We owned Thursday night. We were in here. We looked at like I said, every play. We owned it. You know, I mean, people realize it. Like, he wanted to take the blame for the loss. Does you want to take the blame for the loss the other day? That's just ridiculous. I mean, you know, everybody makes mistakes. He might have made one and did 50 things right that night. But that's what a great attitude is when you have somebody like that. So that's where we're